Hi, this is Michelle B. I'll be discussing our documentary is She's Beautiful When She's Angry. And this was a powerful time during the movement of feminism. Um, Basically, this came about because women were angry. They were tired of their voices not being heard. So the documentary covers many different issues that were going on at that time in the feminist movement. But what I would like to touch on is about lesbians, their challenges, and what caused them, how did they come to join the movement, as well as for women who um, were tired of the expected norms of their family life structure. So let's dive right in. For lesbians, which I realized and didn't realize, that historically they had to hide who they were. They had to hide that they were a lesbian. And if they didn't hide who they were, then they were subject to legal ramifications, which meant they could go to jail, they could be ostracized by society, and there was even a point in time that they could be killed, put to death, just for their sexual identity. That was really alarming for me. That how did we ever get to a place where that was totally acceptable to put someone to death or send them to jail based on their sexual identity? So um, basically, what happened is they had to hide those because they would be victims of violence. They also had to experience isolation and depression from being um, not able to be them true selves. So mentally and emotionally, socially, it took a huge toll on women who identified themselves as lesbians. So the feminist movement allowed them the opportunity to come together and join a community where they could fight for equality, for their rights, and join a community where they felt like they belonged, they were accepted, they had support. Um, as they went through to being identified as a lesbian. It gave them, the feminist movement gave them the opportunity to challenge societal norms about gender identity and sexuality and the equality, um, so that they could have more rights. Now, let's talk about women who think it is perfectly normal or who accepted the roles at that time. And it's probably still happening today, though I don't think as much in some respect, that someone could pick how you, as a woman, what your role was in a marriage and when it came to the domains of family structure. So there was a point in time where women were expected to get married, have children, stay home, take care of the husband, take care of the children, and you had absolutely no voice in being able to further your education. You didn't have a voice about what you wanted to do as a woman, and working outside of the marriage was also um, not allowed, so to speak. Um, and women who did voice um, wanting to work and have a voice were often victims of domestic violence and um, the women who were tired of this societal norms and requirements and expectations of them being able to stay in a family got tired of it. They voiced their opinion, joined the movement to make change so that they could have more decision making power. They could have a big, more respect, um, and they could pursue careers and aspirations for their lives up outside of the home according to what they wanted. So it was a powerful tool. Wrapping it up, the feminist movement and everything that they were doing from the protests, um, going to lawmakers and policy changers, they were able to um, reclaim their identity and role and respect as a woman, to have equality and respect and rights and freedoms to make the choices that they wanted to have. So even though in today's society, um, it has truly shaped how we live, not as in terms of our gender identity, our sexuality, being able to be um, CEOs and entrepreneurs in charge of what how we want our lives to transform and be. Um, it was truly a powerful and impactful movement.